So the fight of the century happened on a Monday night, and New York City had a party in that weekend before that like no one had seen in 50 years. It's hard to describe how big the build-up to this fight was. It was really hyped in an era when that was brand new. Ali won the title in 1964 from Sonny Liston, the same year that Joe Frazier won the Olympics in Tokyo. Ali changed his name and made public appearances with Malcolm X, and there was a plan to break away from Elijah Muhammad. In 1965, Malcolm X was murdered, Ali was silenced, and these guys took over and controlled Ali for the remainder of his career. In 1967, Ali was forced to vacate the title because of his beliefs, and by 1968, he was having financial difficulties. Do you think Angelo helped him? Nope. You think the Muslims helped him? Nope. No, his friend Joe Frazier loaned him money and went and spoke before Congress and petitioned Richard Nixon to reverse it and let Ali fight again. These two men's relationship was complicated, but Ali poisoned the whole deal when he started using Nation of Islam hate speech to describe Joe Frazier. This betrayal was the cause of a lot of animosity in the future. It was also one of the reasons that this fight was so incredibly intense. I'm sure Ali was trying to make himself relevant in the public eye and hype the fight, but he had no idea how bad it hurt Joe Frazier and what he had unleashed.
The hour of truth has arrived.
Before they could even get him in the ring, this guy walked in this coat. He later said it was the biggest mistake of his life. The drug trade in Harlem had really expanded during the 60s, and by 1971 these guys were very rich, and they came out for this fight dressed like no one had ever seen, and it really made a big impression on black fashion, on things like hip-hop that were to come. All sorts of stuff were affected by this night. No one knew it then, but this is when Eddie Futch would start having trouble with Joe Frazier. Pretty soon, Joe had one of those coats, and he was making the rounds of the parties. This all reminds me of the night when Captain Underpants was right. This fight didn't make any sense financially and was all fueled by anger and hatred. And I've talked about this kind of thing before. Boxing is a business, and this kind of untamed emotions has no place in it. Neither Carlos Zarate or Alfonso Zamora were ever the same after this night. And that price is just too high. It's really unusual for two legit undefeated champions to meet, and a lot of strange things can happen.
Left hook almost drops Zamora. He's in terrible shape right now. Right hand, a short right cross to the chin, drops Zamora.
When I say I've talked about things before, I'm usually referring to the Zoom meetings we have where we discuss different boxing topics and look at videos together every week. And you might consider joining us in 2024. Unbeknownst to boxing fans, Joe Frazier was having high blood pressure problems in camp in preparation for this fight.